Dear diarrhea, diary full of shit. Just play along. Me, myself, and I, and no one else. Yo, I'm so legit. Oh, shit. I just watched, it was a short, popped up, the pilot announcing to the passengers that he is basically canceling the flight because something was up with I wasn't really listening, fuel pressure, oil pressure, something in one of the engines. And I'm not sure if they were in Hawaii or going to Hawaii. Just thought of something right now. But the pilot, I'm assuming it was the captain. He sounded kind of young, but I don't know. So I don't know. That doesn't make sense because, like I said, how that works is you spend, 5 to 10 years as a first officer with the regionals, then 5 to 10 years as the captain. And then if you want to bump up to the majors, you can. And then it's like you spend, 10 to 15 years as the first officer or co-pilot. And then you switch over and just are captain or pilot until you retire. And I think they have a mandatory retirement age of 65 for airline pilots. I'm not sure if that applies to if you're flying cargo, because you're not flying people, but whatever. I mean, that may have changed now. This is back when I was looking into that. And I'm going to skip the details on that, but boy, yeah, pilots really don't make a lot of money for like the first, 7 to 10 years of their career. I mean, they make not only not good money, but they make, at least made back in the day, they made bad money. Kind of unbelievable, that guy with the uniform and the hat with the wings on it and the stripes on his shoulder is making less than, your average Joe. That may have changed now, I don't know, but that's how it was, 100 years ago. The captain, he's making decent money. He's doing all right. But might even be making good money if he's been captain sitting in the left seat, for 5 to 7 years. Anyway. But, yeah, so of course whoever the powers that be were like, it's good, and the pilot was like, I don't really feel comfortable getting this bird in the air, he didn't say bird, but and flying over the ocean for 6 hours. They must have been, well, that's how that works. Whenever you go to Hawaii, well, I say whenever. I've been to Hawaii once, and I'm assuming it's like this regardless. Your launch point from the mainland to Hawaii is in California. So either LAX in Los Angeles, or I don't know if there's a major international airport in Northern California or what. But that's that. So if you want to go to New York and you want to go to Hawaii, first you got to fly from New York to, you know what I mean? So anyway, but yeah, 6 hours. I remember that. And I don't know, it was like 4 hours or something from I don't know, from Denver to LAX or whatever. It's only like 2 hours from Missouri to Denver. I had to take that flight twice. I think. Like I said, lazy people work twice as hard, stupid people work twice as hard. I had to get on a plane and fly home and handle some business. I was back the next day. Even the people in the office were like, damn, that was a quick turnaround. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty incredible. You never know it, but yeah, I'm ready for the next load. Oh yeah, I had to hop a plane, go take care of something real quick. I'm back now. Just like it never happened. All right, let's do this. Holy shit, man. I don't even remember what it was. It was something, it was some weird thing on my CDL where it was like it was expired. You know, it's like I had a regular CDL but not a regular license but not a CDL. I don't even remember. I don't remember. So, yeah, don't be a loser, kids. It's much easier being a winner. But anyway, and I remember on the way back, we were held over, or what was it? Was it? I think it was LAX. Yeah, I saw Shannon Sharp from the Denver Broncos. I don't think he plays anymore. He's got a show. He's like a podcaster now. Saw him somewheres, and this guy walked up and recognized him. So I'm not sure if it was somebody, some other, Denver person. Like I said, these are not my peeps. These are not my people. But nobody really is, but especially not now. But he walked up and asked for an autograph, and he was all, no. Excuse me, sir, can I have your autograph? No. That's how that played out. I wouldn't have asked him for his autograph. I don't care. These days, people probably would have just took out their phone and held it, in front of their face like they were taking a selfie with him in the background, which is probably even more annoying. I don't know. But yeah, that was cool. Saw Shannon Sharp. Never saw John Elway. Some joker left a time slip or whatever on our trailers. We don't really do that anymore. But this guy did, and he wrote John Elway on it. So I just kind of had to chuckle. Because it was because we don't do that anymore at our location. And it wasn't out of Faggottville, the DC up in Blowhard, Oming. I say that because they run faggot loads. So, the faggot loads need to get delivered, you know what I mean? And how I think it works is, the drivers who drive out of there, they're hauling faggot freight, but they're not driving down in Faggottville, a.k.a. Marijuanaville, a.k.a. Colorado, where the granola eating, finger paint smearing, guitar strumming, poetry spewing, Mary Jane token, hey bro, I want to go to mountains, put that bitch on I-70 and Pointer West, wherever the crowds of people are at, let's do it. Is there live music, overpriced food and beer? Dude, let's do it up. But I get the feeling they don't come down into Faggottville. They had no. I'm just making this up. I have no idea. Next time I see someone who's out of there, I'll talk to them and say, hey, what do you guys? What is it that you guys do? But because I went to onboarding with a guy who was based out of there, so. But anybody who's got a patch on their shoulder, I say, hey, I'm just curious real quick here. Where do you guys go? What do you do with yourselves up there in the great state of Blowhard on me, huh? How do you fill your work week, eh? I know what we fucking doing down here. What are you fellas doing up there, eh? You hosers? But I get the feeling that they kind of They either go north, east, or west. But I don't know that. Otherwise, it would suck to drive out of Faggotville location. So, like I said, I don't want to give too much away, but they're just more pain in the ass loads to deal with. So, anyway, now I lost my train of thought. 10 minutes in. Sometimes that helps. Like on a subconscious level. I'm 10 minutes in. So I've been digressing here for about 5 minutes. So 5 minutes ago, what was I talking about? It doesn't work all the time, but sometimes it does. Shannon Sharp. So it must have been somebody from Denver because he recognized him. Anyway. So just one more fucking thing. I think I put it in my amen, drop the mic. So, but anyway, Hawaii, I saw a car today that had the Hawaiian Islands in the rear windshield. Just as a little side note, like I said, I wouldn't even mention it. You know, I mean, there was that one time where I woke up and there was like a Hawaii license plate cover, and then I don't remember what the deal was, but like I remember doing an audio presentation about it. 3 things happened in a matter of one day, possibly 2. So, something like that, where I saw the Hawaii plate cover. I think I may have saw a car that was from Hawaii, you know, that obviously they brought over on a boat or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. And then there was a sticker that said Island Made. And I'm assuming they meant Hawaii. That could be any island. But anyway, that was a while ago. Which also reminds me of those bumper stickers that I saw when I was driving with my dad as a kid. Fahrvergnügen, which is a German phrase that means something like, hey man, driving's cool. Fucking grooving with a like stick figure that was and far from puking, the stick figure holding 2 beers, one in either hand. So that's that. And speaking of all of that stuff, again, I wasn't going to mention this, but I am now. When I drove down there to Salida, on the way down there in the morning, no, this was when I went down there. No, because that time I went down the other way, so that was not that. Why do I have it in my mind that it was the day before and I saw it the next day? I don't know. But I passed, it's like a grade school, and there was a Papa Bear playing soccer. They were just kicking the ball back and forth with his son. And he was probably, I don't know, 4 or 5, just a little shit, you know. And then on the way back, I saw him again. Now, I don't remember the details. For some reason, I've got it in my mind that it was the next day, but that doesn't make sense. Because when I drove down there the first time, you know, I took a different route, and then we came back with in the tow truck. And I didn't see him in the tow truck. Anyway, I saw him again, and they were, you know, so they weren't playing catch, they were kicking the ball back and forth. So they were either out there in the parking lot for like 4 hours, or I just saw them in the same spot doing the same thing. I don't remember. I should have paid more attention, but I don't care about shit like that. Like I said, and then later I realized, whatever, and I wasn't even going to mention it, but I'm going to now, because I saw a car and it was it had a custom plate that said it's a SUP, ITSASUP. Now I'm assuming that means Supra. Now I forget what a Supra is. Is that a Toyota? What's a Supra? Mazda? Honda? I don't know. But it had a fin on the back, and it didn't look good in my opinion. But I hate everything. But I thought that license plate should say it's a poo instead of SUP. It should say POO. But I saw that today. Driving down I-25, and then when I turned around and came back up, I saw it again like 2 hours later. It wasn't exactly in the same spot. It was a little bit farther north, but that's kind of weird. I've seen that before, though. I saw it was like a Toyota 4Runner, and I remember it stuck out because I saw it. I was in the mountains. I was on I-70 heading west, and I saw them on I-70 heading east. I just thought of this right now. Toyota 4Runner looking thing. It may not have been exactly that. It was black, and it had like an orange stripe on the side, and I remember it reminded me of the A-Team van from the movie, with Mr. T, the TV show back in the day. Not the movie. They made a movie, but it doesn't have Mr. T in it. But and I don't know if it's the exact, colors and whatnot, but it made me think of that. And man, I don't know, a month later, something like that, I saw it here in fucking where I live. Or at least a car that looked like it. I don't know how many cars they got like that, but it had that same kind of orangish reddish stripe. And Toyota 4Runner looking thing. That's odd. And what else? Shit, I think that's it. Yeah. That's all I had to say, baby. Just these little things, that you notice every now and then, Guess that's all I gotta say, baby.